3, 2.
Perlis, also known by its honorific title Perlis Indrakayangan, is the smallest state in Malaysia. It lies at the northern part of the west coast of Peninsular Malaysia and has the Satun and Songkhla provinces of Thailand on its northern border. It is bordered by the state of Kedah to the south. It was called Palit by the Siamese when it was under their influence. The capital of Perlis is Kanga and the royal capital is Arau. Another important town is Padang Besar at the Malaysia-Thailand border and Kuala Perlis, the ferry town to Langkawi. The main port and ferry terminal is at the small village of Kuala Perlis, linking mostly to Langkawi Island. Another important lately developed area is Pau Putra within sub-district of Kurong Anai, which houses the main campus of Malaysia University of Perlis and Polytechnic Tuanku Syed Sirajuddin. Perlis has a famous snake farm and research centre at Sungai Batu Pahat. Among the main tourist attractions are Perlis State Park and Gua Kelam. As for language, majority of Perlis population speaks Perlis Malay, which is a sub-dialect of Kedah Malay, but also has its own unique features compared to other of neighbouring Kedah. Besides that, there is also varieties of Chinese and Tamil, as well as small numbers of Southern Thai speakers, mostly ethnic Malaysian Siamese. However, large numbers of Perlisians, regardless of ethnic origin, mainly use Perlis Malay as a lingua franca. As for tourism, some of the tourist attractions in Perlis are: first, Perlis State Park, situated on the longest continuous range of limestone hills in the country called the Nakawan Range. The park consists of Mata Air Forest Reserve and Wang Mu Forest Reserve, with a total area of about 5,000 hectares. Some of the attractions in the park include various caves such as Gua Kelam and Gua Wang Burma.
喧騒まみれこの街の演奏玉たまま一度ついておいで世界中魅了するほどに豪華なジャパン一番ジャンプアランさうちらの出番テリヤキボーイズ in the place to be 見せてやろうオリジナル VIP
Many diamonds dangling Bag full of money we strangling Hate me, fry me, bake me, try me All the above cause you can't get in I don't want no problem Because me professional Make you shake your cats Thank you Haters take it personal
Like a Canada type That's all now talk Oh let's go not my money Let's all hot sun Shiki my own Let's go Let's go ぜひレギュラーラブから Let's go 21号じゃない2号入力するまた100 pinpoint
Tasik Melati is a natural wetland within development area. The park is famous for its lakes and its recreational facilities. The wetland is developed by Jabatan Pengairan dan Saliran in 1977. In its original form, Tasik Melati is a wetland with its wild plant locally known as kershit. Its water never dries up and it is used as irrigation by local farmers. It could probably adapted Melati from the adjacent housing estate called Taman Melati. Melati Lake derives its name from the fragrant jasmine flower.
Hello. Okay, my name is Adiyatuliyana binti Roslan. My matric number is 263604 and my name is NURUL SYAKIRIN binti RASHID with the matric number 263345. So here we are at Tasik Melati. I'm sorry. In Perlis. Yeah, we are here in Perlis finally to find a beautiful place in Perlis. So here we are. The first place we visit. Let's take a look with us. There's a lot of lotus. Okay, which is Malay people call bunga teratai. Okay. So actually this is our first visit. Yeah, this is our first visit to Perlis.
So we kind of very surprised actually. So since there's a lot of similar place such as in UUM.
Oh, alright.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very lot of tree.
Yeah, there is
Yeah. Okay, so what are we waiting for, Adi? Let's go. Let's discover the house. There. Let's go. Timah Tasuh Lake project was one of the proposed water storage reservoir schemes in the state of Perlis, located on Sungai Korok between 2.5 km between the confluence of Sungai Timah and Sungai Tasuh. It is approximately 17 km north of Kanga in road Kanga Padang Besar Road. Timah Tasuh Lake is a nice place to relax for some peace and quiet. Nightlife is slightly different minus the loud and deafening music you find at clubs.
Okay, so what are we waiting for?
Okay, let's go and enjoy the view. Can we take a zoom?
You might get entertained by the sounds of insects and night creatures. Situated among hills, the air is still fresh and still unpolluted. This lake is an ideal place to rest and relax.
Dubbed as one of the most beautiful mosques in Malaysia, Masjid Al Hussein is Kuala Perlis' well-known icon. Built next to the Kuala Perlis jetty, the mosque structure extends over the Straits of the Malacca, earning it the nickname Floating Mosque. A 50-meter bridge connects to the main prayer hall suspended above the water. When the tide is up and at just the right light conditions, the mosque, with its reflection in the waters, appears to float upon itself, lending an almost magical feel to this place of worship. The mosque is also a great spot from which to appreciate the beautiful sunset. The streaks of color and cloud formations at dusk simply transform the entire landscape into a dramatic backdrop that frames the mosque into an Instagram-worthy moment.
To Perlis. So the first benefit that we get is knowing other people. So
Knowing other people.
when we go to the place, we actually met
a lot of
people because we stay in our friend's house, which is Adiyatuliyana. So we get to meet her grandmother, who is we call it Mak Tok.
Yes,
yeah,
Mak
Tok. So she cook a very delicious food. Her mother is also so kind. Her mother is a teacher.
Secondary school.
Yeah, in one of the secondary school in Perlis. So we got a lot experience when meet people.
Yeah.
We ask what is their experience in Perlis. What is the perfect place that we can go to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
So that was the first benefit that we get. So the second benefit that we get is we can appreciate the nature. We can feel grateful to Allah, the one who created the nature. So we as a human being have to appreciate what the Allah have give us, and we have to be more alert
with what
love,
Allah has given to us.
Love the surrounding, and because if we are not take care of this beautiful nature, we can't get a fresh air. Because if we are not try to save the environment, we can't get fresh air. Okay, so if we did not take care about the nature, the effect is global warming.
Yeah.
So as a human, we have to be more alert about this, the issue, so we can save our earth.
Because from the effect of the global warming, the thinning ozone layer will make the earth more hotter and warmer. So in the morning we can't feel the fresh air. Yeah, there's no more such as things like we used to feel before. Fresh oxygen. Yeah.
So that what we have to do.
Okay, the third is
knowing a lot of best thing in new place.
Which is in Perlis.
What we get from the is I know that Perlis have a Masjid Al-Husain, which is known as Masjid Terapung. So a floating mosque.
Yeah,
floating mosque. So there's a lot of things that we have to know in a new place. We can gain more knowledge about the certain place that we never meet. never go.
Yeah, before we didn't have a chance to go to Perlis.
Yes,
But
so-
now, during this assignment, we both can go to the new
Yeah.
place.
So that's all for
For us.
There's 3 benefits. So we are like to thanks to our Madam
Hamidah.
So because this is the best assignment that we get.
Bye bye.